Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start the Mezco 112 Collective King Conan. Now, I'm starting out Conan buck naked for a reason. And not butt naked, I said buck naked because I was being funny. Some of you may not get that joke. But yeah, here we are with King Conan. One thing you're going to see right away on King Conan, the biggest difference is that he has double jointed arms. As you can see right out the gate, no modifications. He was able to bicep swivel because we all know everybody had that issue before. You know, it was cool, it was whatever. But it is now summertime. It's hot as hell. The police are out, as you can hear in the background. And what's funny is we have a double jointed Conan. So as you can see here, your boy is flex worthy. He is flex worthy. But the reason why I started him out this way is because I want to show you guys where the plugs are on the belt and the tabbing on his chest armor in case it is unclear in the instructions. I want to give you guys that extra oomph, right? This chainmail is awesome, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful chainmail. It feels heavy, feels like it has weight, but more importantly, you'll see that pretty much the torso and stuff is a little bit cleaner, right? We get that forward ab crunch, we get that backwards movement, right? We get it. But most importantly, I know a lot of you were very excited about those double jointed arms. It's here. It's here and it's ready to rock and roll, right? You see the hair has a curvature, and that is going to be for that extra articulation when the armor is on there. I want to be able to talk about that. But as you can see, we can kind of rotate it around very easily when he's naked Conan, right? These are sculpted on. These are not removable. These are sculpted on, but it looks like if you know how to remove things like that, you can probably remove it. I'm not that talented, right? I'm just the guy that takes the photos. But, ooh, there we go, yeah. Unfreeze all those joints, baby, yeah. But I mostly went right out of the box on this one because I wanted to explore it with you guys. There is no boot swivel here in the leg, but we do have a very nice ankle pivot. So if we want that hunched over power up Conan, I don't think we'll have an issue with that hunched over power up Conan, right? You want to be able to sit down, I don't think we'll have that issue. As you can see, he can sit very much. Actually, I'll grab that later. But yeah, I don't have that Conan throne, but I do have the Boba Fett throne. And I feel like that works really, really well, as well as that Mortal Kombat one. But yeah, I feel like overall the look, I think we pretty much nailed it. But, and by we, I mean the people. Here we are with our belt. This right here was very confusing for me for a while as I was trying to figure out where the tabs was. And it's almost like directly in your face, but you almost can't see it because when it's tabbed in, you just think it's like a button thing. And everyone knows I'm terrible about tabs, right? Never gonna be able to save my life. So imagine if you're looking for the difference and it's like in the coloring of the tabbing. As this side is gold and I almost ripped off the wrong side, then we have the tabbing here. So I wanted to make sure I was able to show you guys. That means if you want to be able to swap this and put this belt on a different Conan, you can. You can have a different look for your Conan. So I'm sitting here gently removing these tabs and then you can place it on him. But now we also get to our chest armor. I feel like this is some beautiful chest armor. Again, tabbing on 3 sides. I had no problem taking this one off and on. It was the belt that threw me for a loop. But I love how it looks like a little bit of leather as it has those worn looks in it. Looks utterly beautiful. I really, really like the way the chest armor came out. But as you know, because of the way this is done, you'll probably be missing out on some articulation when you do that, unless you really like sit down and break this guy in. So I'm hoping I can do that now so we can break it in so we don't lose any articulation. But let us put it on. You know what? I'm not gonna waste your time on camera. Let's put it on, right? And then we're gonna go over these set accessories. I know the biggest thing right here is gonna be those double jointed arms. I know you guys really wanted that and you got it. So yeah, I'm gonna put these on and then we'll jump into accessories. I'll see you guys in a bit. So now that we're into the accessories part, I'm gonna tell you why I left the armor off for a second is because I wanted to talk about the bandolier section. You will get a bandolier. The bandolier is meant to go over the armor and look really good on the armor, as you can see right here, right? But when you put it on the body, I want to show you that it does look loose. It still fits on there, but it does look loose. Now, let's shimmy the belt down. If we match it up to where it's supposed to be, here on the bandolier, as you can see, there is a ton of room left that makes it wiggle around. Now, does it look bad? Kinda for some of you, but with the armor on, it'll fix that issue. Just wanted to be aware and make sure I showcase that. The bandolier is really nice. Now, I'm gonna untap this bad boy so I can sit this guy a little bit lower, right? Because we just kind of shimmy it on there. And then we're gonna put on our chest armor. And the crazy thing about this is I really, really like the chest armor look. And I'm like, man, Conan has gone through a lot of looks, not just King Conan, but Conan in general has gone through a lot of looks. And King Conan definitely kind of helps show with that aging. We're gonna line up our 3 tabs. Oop, I popped it out. And this is why I hate tabbing. I am terrible at tabbing. But you guys can see what I'm going through because I am terrible at this kind of stuff. There we go. We got all the chest armor in. Now we're gonna line it up with the belt so we can have a full and complete story. There we go. Yeah, so there you have it. One thing I want to also add, somebody brought up the crown looking a little too funny on the head, but I'm like, if Conan has his hair down and swooshed, I like the way this looks, but I can see what they were talking about with that. But I also like that they actually grayed out the hair to show Conan actually made it to a great old age as a Sumerian. Like, look at this. Your boy looking good. You know? I hope you know what's crazy? Like, and it just dawned on me. If you can do King Conan, I hope you can do the sun too. Like, that would be dope. So yeah. Like you said, and as you can see here, it's clear tolerance for the armor. And then we're gonna pop on our bandolier so you guys can get one more look of the armor with the bandolier on it. I'm not gonna wrap it and keep it on, but as you can see here, it does look really good right here. Actually, let's try to keep it on for a little bit. Showcase it, right? Let's showcase that look. And it does sit and look really good on this armor. One of the things we're gonna talk about here is gonna be well, let's talk about the hands. You'll get the same hands. You'll get opened action hands. You'll get opened action palms, like a little bit more relaxed palms, and you'll get the item holding hands. Because the next thing I want to do is I want to talk about our uncrowned grip teeth sculpt. This looks beautiful. I really, really love the look on this. More of a chiseled look for Conan, looking utterly spectacular. And I really wanted to showcase this right here. This is probably going to be one of the sculpts I use more. I really like the way this looks. Long flowing hair, and it's soft too, so I really like that. Then we have the clean beard Conan. I guess newly crowned, but still aged up. Is, clean shaved. But I really like this look as well. We keep the short hair. Looks really, really phenomenal. So yeah. Now we're gonna get to the last bit of stuff, which is our weapons. You will get an axe. Beautiful looking axe, by the way. The rust color with a mix of silver look really good. You will get a mace. A little bit of soft goods here at the bottom. And you will get King Conan's sword and sheath. This is actually pretty cool too, like the soft good looks. So when you untie the belt, you actually have the loop here to allow that to slide through. So you can put the sword at his side, which is really, really nice. But the sword itself is also nice. Ooh, I actually got to put a little effort into taking that out. I guess I wasn't worthy at first. But yeah. Then you will get a shield, looking utterly beautiful. Has some damage in it as well. We have a handle with the grip here as well. So you can reverse it on either side if you want. And last but not least, you will get a torch. This is very similar to the one we got with Solomon Kane. I don't think it's exactly the same. I believe this part is completely different, but the flame looks very familiar. And then you get 2 soft good capes. You will get this one. Has no wiring through it, and it's like the fur one in case you're going through a winter or you just want to look cool. Then you have this one, which, is this magnetized? Hold up now. I didn't even peep that. Are you magnetized, bad boy? I think it is. Holy crap. Nah, not magnetized. It's not magnetized. All right. So it's just meant to sit really well on the thing, but it's not magnetized. So how does this work? I think it's just meant to sit with the head sculpt. Not magnetized. That would have been dope if it was magnetized. But where would you put those said magnets? Would it be inside the body? I don't know. But yeah, this one is wired though. Ooh, this one is wired nicely. So now I have to figure out how to make this sit a little bit more flush because I am unsure how this works. This is my first time opening the capes, y'all, so please bear with me. But I think the bandolier is probably getting in the way. But I think on the regular one, it probably does sit a little better. So I'm gonna have to test that out. If I figure out, I'll definitely let you guys know. Now, before I get into the size comparison, but it will be in the size comparison, we're gonna do some head swaps. And then we're gonna show you guys how it looks. But I'm a little bummed by this cape not sitting the way I thought it would. But I think that is because I have the bandolier in the way. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. And then we'll see by the time we get into the size comparison. So let me get to it. All right, so this is the best look I got for making it sit flush. You sit it right in front of the top of the shoulder collars and you make it sit a little flush here. That's the best way I've gotten it to do it. Personally speaking, I don't know what they were aiming for with that. Because if it's not magnetized, does it like clip into like the sides or anything? Like, or does it just sit flush? So I'm assuming this is definitely one of those, it was meant to sit flush scenario. And you just kind of use it to like look really, really cool. Because as you can see, it's wired and it does look fantastic. But this will make it rise right here. So you got to try to find that middle ground. Or maybe you only do action poses and it sits a little better because you curve it in. So these are things I'm just trying to like figure out. And that's the best idea that I personally came up with. I don't know the answer though. But we're going to pop this off, right? Because real quick, we're going to show you. This is what happens when you put a younger Conan head on it. And then this is what happens when you put a yelling sculpt of Conan on it. So yeah, like I said, easy pop and swap for those of you that were curious. And now you've gotten some answers. So let's try to find our King Conan head again. And then we're gonna just like size him up, right? Here he is with both Death Dealer and Conan. Obvious choices because Mezco has done it. So here we are with his previous releases, right? Death Dealer is Death Dealer. He has those bigger, bulkier arms. They are double jointed. And they're slightly different because his are different than Conan's double joints. And then we have the previous release Conan. So yeah, it almost feels like it is a different character, but the same character. Because these bigger arms look crazy. And I like that. Even down to like the skin tone is slightly different as he's aged up. He's inside more probably. So yeah. Then we're gonna take this guy away. Then I threw this one in for fun. Here's Marvel Legends Khazar. As I have him, like I've given him like a Mythic Legions cloak. And then here is a Sparrow Toys AWOC. In case you want to do some Animal Man stuff. Right? You never know what kind of angle you're aiming for in your photos. Then we have a Zest Ray Studios and a Mythic Legions. This is always fun. Because everyone knows, like, I do love sword and sorcery. So putting some Legion stuff in there is always a pleasure for me. As you can see with these guys. Zest Ray stuff is really, like, coming out with some crazy stuff. The Roman Empire stuff is probably crazy. Then we are going to do Ichigo and a Lemurian Savage from Savage Crucible. So here's the Lemurian Savage. Oh, sorry, this is the Slate one. Sorry. My Savage is sitting on a different display. And then here we are with my main man Ichigo. You know, the Lone Wanderer, the Traveler, the main man, 50 grand. So yeah, as you can see here, it's gonna be a good time. It's one of those things where, for those of you that love Conan, I think you'll be happy. For those of you that missed out on Conan, I also think that you'll be happy. So I'm really hoping that everybody got what they wanted out of this video, as we've had like a spectacular time going over it. I know I did, and I hope it helped you. Except I'm gonna try to, I'll move that over later. But it's one of those things where I hope you guys will enjoy what I have going on with it. I hope you guys enjoy the photos. I hope you have a good time because it's just been fun. So as always, please be good to yourself, be good to others, and for the love of Crom, you know, drink water, you know. So yeah, have a good one, guys, please. For those of you curious, for more bonus content before me and my wife get goofy at the end of this video, and by goofy I mean the Boba Fett throne looked really good here. So I just figured I'd showcase that. And, you know, it works. This is from the SHF book.